All right, let me show you all locations first of the landmarks. So first of all, this is where you upgrade your tools. So your sword, your bow, your armor, and your pickaxe. So I'm gonna be explaining what you need those for. You wanna go here. And this is basically where you buy all the cosmetics. It's not really useful for progressing, but it's just if you have some extra emeralds to spare. But yeah, I wouldn't really recommend it because who's gonna see it? It's like random players in this lobby. You can't even play with your friends. I'm not too sure about that. But because it doesn't even let you text in the chat. Look, chat is currently disabled. You can't even talk to people. So from the spawn here, when you go directly forward, so this is Jack Black, and if you go forward, turn left, then you'll see either you want to go to the left to go to the mines or the right to go to the wilderness. And you can also use the map to figure out where you're supposed to go, but to be honest, for me, that is not helpful. Like, I know the spawn is like here or something, but still doesn't help me. But yeah, you wanna go left here for the mines or right here for the wilderness. But the outer walls is actually like the closest. So that would be right there, you see? So when you spawn into the game, you'd want to turn right there. And let me explain the quest now. So for the first quest, you want to deliver 5 carts in the wilderness. So I'll show you how to do that. And you're gonna want to get 100 ores in the mines, and you want to defend 5 waves in the outer walls. So I'm gonna go in order and explain that. And also, I will be explaining how you should be upgrading your tools. Okay, first one is to deliver 5 carts. I would do that. You could do that. It doesn't matter which order you do these in, but I like to go from how it's listed, just because it just feels more normal that way. So you want to gonna go here and then right click, press continue, and then you have to wait a bit. Oh, actually you have to press continue again. Wait a bit, then press yes, enter wilderness. And the loading, it takes forever, by the way. So you can have something you're doing on the side, but it takes quite some time for you to actually load into the server. As you see, for me, it's gonna take some time. Even if you have insane internet, it's still gonna take a while just because I don't know, the Minecraft servers are just like that. Okay, so as you see, I'm over here now in the wilderness, and what you basically have to do is defend this payload cart, and you have to make it reach the next place. So we're going to B right now, so we have to just defend this cart here and basically kill any enemies that spawn, like you see right there, for example. I'm gonna do this, and I'll also show you how to get that battle axe, but it's only good at the beginning if you finish. Yeah, it's only good at the beginning because, well, technically you can still use it for after, like when you have good tools, but it's just the only thing that would be useful compared to your other weapons is that I can do this, where if you right click, it pushes them all up in the air. Yeah. Also, I have the weakest armor set right now because I've been upgrading other tools, and I'll explain why. Right now I'm on 2 hearts, but 2.5 hearts right now. But it's fine as long as you play wise. Play wisely? Is that sound normal? Yeah. So basically, you just want to defend this card. Also, if you die, it's fine. I'll just show you an example of what happens when you die. They guys can kill me. Okay, they cannot kill me when I want to die. Okay, there. It'll just put me back here, or put you back here. Why is there a chicken jockey? Okay. Okay, once you get to these signs, basically when you're from A, right? This is site A, but you don't need to worry about that. Just keep going forward on the trail. It shouldn't take too long. But once you see this exact sign and this, like you see this, yeah, then keep going forward straight. ignoring the trail, and you'll see this thing, which is where you can get this battle axe. And I'm pretty sure you have to finish the first quest first, because for me it didn't show until I did the first quest. So yeah, like all of that. So yeah, just a heads up. Okay, we're back. Also, to get back from the mines, you basically have to quit the game and not quit the server and join back again, because I could not for the life of me find out a simpler way to return. So you're gonna have to rejoin the server every time you come back, or you could just alternatively just avoid doing the wilderness, because you only have to do it for the first quest, but the second quest you don't have to. Yeah, so let me just explain how to do the next quest, which is the mines. So yeah, you just go to this guy, this kid. Okay, so here's the mines, and oh, I think that shows how many blocks you mine. That's pretty cool. And you just want to go forward straight into here. Do not jump down. I tried that. You just die, and it'll bring you down here. And this is where I will be showing you some locations where you can get some treasure really fast. So when you spawn here, yeah, like this is where you go. You want to turn left, and then it goes, yeah, keep going this way. Turn left again, and then just keep going straight, and then follow the path. So over here, mine, if you just started and you haven't finished the first quest, then mine all the ores you can on the way. I think some people mined those already, and yeah, they did. By the way, if there's a lot of players, you're not gonna really be able to get too much loot. So try to find places where there isn't a lot of players. So once you get up here, you're gonna, instead of keep on going that way, you wanna go this way. So if you go this way, I'm gonna explain you why. So mine the ores on the way like I am right now. And if you want to keep going this way, keep going straight here. Yeah, go right, because if you go left, it's just gonna be a dead end. And once you get here, there will be a dungeon on your right here, and there'll be lots of loot. So right here, I'm gonna get this. It's worth quite a decent amount, but it's not worth enough to the point where you should stop mining altogether. And also be careful, you can die pretty easily here if you're not careful. Right now even though I do have leather armor, I'm being pretty smart about how I move around. See there, I just avoided pretty much all the mobs. And it's not worth trying to kill all the mobs because they give you barely any XP. But if you do encounter a hoglin, which I'll show if I encounter one in the video, don't get too hung up on the dungeons, because mining will get you a decent amount of emeralds too. So let me just actually focus on showing you the next dungeon location, which I'll probably just skip to. Also, I forgot to mention, these signs point to the main entrance where you go into the mine. So yeah, that's helpful if you are having trouble finding your way back. Okay, so from here you're gonna want to go straight, and if you turn left here, I believe, yes, and then right, and then left again, and then right, and then you're gonna want to take the left here. I'm pretty sure. No, is it the left? I actually kind of forgot. Was it? Maybe, yeah, it was the left, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's the left. Okay. So once you went this way, you take a left again. Now keep following the path I'm going to, and then you're gonna see another dungeon. Wait, is this the one I just showed? Why do I kind of feel like this is like the exact same? No, this is a different one. It's a different one. Because the other one I showed had 3 chests. No, not 3 chests. Like it had 3 rooms with possible chests. I think this guy looted it already. Yeah, he did. So if you see another player that's already in the vicinity, I would assume they already took it. But if you want to go check it and while mining ores on the way, you can do that too. But yeah, the fastest way to get emeralds is check the dungeons, and if they don't have any loot, then just mine ores on the way back. That's what I've been doing to get the emeralds. Okay, so there's probably more dungeon locations that I just haven't discovered yet, but those 2 I found are the shortest that I know of, and like the most easily accessible. Where if I went through the other routes, I don't think I'd find any unless I went really deep in. I'm gonna be showing you which you should upgrade and then which order and like how many upgrades you should give it. And I'll skip to that next now. Alright, so what progression should you upgrade their tools in? So for me personally, I found it best to upgrade your pickaxe just to iron. Okay, that emote is really annoying. Even if you're on the other side of the map, I'm pretty sure you can still hear it. It's pretty loud. So yeah, just upgrade this to iron pickaxe. And I wouldn't go past that because it's just efficiency for this one after the iron pickaxe. And then after that, maybe it's diamond, but I think it's just useful to go for the iron pickaxe because it'll unlock redstone for you. If you try mining redstone with stone pickaxe, it will give you nothing. And for some reason, it took me a while to find that out, even though it was pretty obvious by the sound it made that it wasn't giving you anything. And it also wasn't going into my inventory, so that should have been a huge hint. But yeah, it's embarrassing. But yeah, for the pickaxe, up to iron is fine. For the bow, you're gonna want to max upgrade it because it will be really useful for the second quest. Because if you don't max upgrade it, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be next to impossible trying to kill the ghast because there's always a player that will kill it before you do. Whereas if you max it out, then every time you hit the ghast, it will insta kill it and it'll give you the kill. Whereas if you're only doing some of the damage, it will not give you, even if you're doing most of the damage but someone else hits it on the last second and kills it, they will get the kill count. You won't get any kills counted for your quest. So yeah, just max out your bow, then you every time you hit a ghast, it will count as a kill because you'll be the one killing it instantly. It's not just somebody else taking your kill last second. And yeah, for the sword, honestly, you can do it however you want. For me, I'm only max upgrading it because the third quest, I believe, is gonna be centered around getting kills. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's in the outer wall or in the wilderness, but I assume the wilderness is gonna be the best bet for getting lots of kills, just because it's a lot more mobs spawning at once, whereas with the outer walls, you're kind of just using your bow and arrow, and even though your bow and arrow will be instant kill if you're holding it at max, like what do I call it? What do I call it? Like if you're pulling your bow at maximum, it will do insta kill for most mobs there, but it is pretty slow. Whereas if you're doing the wilderness, you're gonna encounter a huge amount of mobs, which you can get a decent amount with your maxed out sword. And I just think it'll be quicker. That's why I'm maxing out my sword right now. So I'm gonna actually, the first thing I'm gonna do is enchant my pickaxe with fortune, just because it'll be a lot quicker to farm emeralds. The quickest way to farm emeralds is definitely mining for sure. By the way, guys, if you keep mining for a decent amount of time, you can get emeralds way quicker. Whereas wilderness, you have to wait for your cart to reach the end. With the outer walls, you also have to wait for the waves to end. But the mining, you go at your own pace, and it's just way quicker in general, I believe. So, yeah, I'm gonna max out my sword now. Wait, not there. So, okay, I've maxed out my sword. Now I still have a decent amount of emeralds. I don't think, oh, I already have fire aspect. So with the sword, you can buy fire aspect. I would say it's not too useful unless you want to get XP, but like it is essentially useless in this game, I'm pretty sure. And in this server, like Minecraft, it is useful for enchanting, but in enchanting here, you don't need any levels at all. Like it doesn't say, oh, you need this amount of levels. You just keep your levels. I think it's just a way of knowing how long you've been playing this game for, and yeah. I'm gonna max out my armor, I believe. Yeah, that's a good bet. Wait, let's see. Yeah, because this is already max upgraded. I just need 2,000 for that, so yeah. Okay, so that's going to be all for today's tips and tricks and all the locations. And if I find more dungeon locations that are close by, then I will share them. But I believe those two are the easiest to get to. And okay, why is it not teleporting? Yeah, those two are the easiest to get to. And just keep mining to get emeralds if you finish your quest already. And yeah, you're pretty much set once you max everything out. I would go for the bow maxed out to do the second quest easily. The first quest, you're not gonna really you're gonna be progressing like as you're doing them, so I wouldn't be. It's not like you're upgrading tools, so it's easier to do the first quest. It's more like you're upgrading tools as you're doing the quest, just because it's easy. It's like progressing you. Whereas with the second one, you kind of have to focus on mining first and then maxing out your bow, which is what I did. And it gets really easy to do the second quest. So thank you for watching. If you found anything that you'd like to share with other people that might be helpful for progressing, then you can comment that down below. Or if there's any gripes you had with how I edited this video, or I don't know, my voice or my microphone, don't think there could be any gripes with that, then just comment down below. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, if you watch it, of course, obviously.